Hello and welcome to a short tutorial on how to navigate our Holy Hermits online app. Hopefully you have successfully downloaded the app already. There is another video on how to go about doing that. You can find that in the YouTube description box below or on our website at holyhermits.com.au on the news page. So hopefully that's already happened for you, and I'm going to show you what you might see in the app and how to get around the app and use some of the features by screen sharing my own phone. Before I do that, I'm going to also say that my phone is a Samsung device, so that means that it's running on the Android operating system. It might be that those who use Apple are going to see something a little bit different when they open the app and use the app. Hopefully it's not too different, so this will still be relevant for Apple users too. So I'm going to bring the screen share up on my phone. Let's hop into that now. Here we go. So here we have the Holy Hermits online app tile. You can see that we've got HHO and our little symbols. If it was a little bit clearer, you'd see that there's a shell, a cross, and the Wi-Fi symbol, which is all part of our logo. So if we hop into the app, the first thing that we should come to is the home screen. This home screen features a couple of tiles for easy access, including our events page, an integrated Bible system, a link to our sermons, the prayer wall, which is certainly the area that I hope that we make use of the app for most. And also, if I scroll down just a touch, there is the giving link. All right, so if we work through these things one by one, that might help us to understand what's going on in the app here. So let's select events. And here it comes up on the screen. You can see our upcoming events. This generates directly from the information that we have on our website. So this is just quick and easy access for us to be able to see what's coming up. So for example, I am recording this on a Friday morning. Soon we will be having Saints on a Mission with the Cathedral team. We also are looking forward to our weekly worship service this weekend when we're remembering Holy Hermit Bilthrith of Lindisfarne. So if we hop into, let's have a look at weekly worship. So here it will bring up the weekly worship event. You can see here, it will have the event time and date. And of course, all times are in Brisbane time. Hooray! Good to remember that whenever we're planning things, if you're in a different time zone, because we are based at St. John's Cathedral, Brisbane, and that means that we operate in that time zone. So that's the times that will be listed there. You can see that there's a little button under there that says add to calendar. That's a really cool thing that will enable you to put that into your personal calendar that is set up on your device if you have one linked. Another cool thing you can see at the top right hand side of the screen is those three little dots. That's the share button. That would enable you to share this event with somebody else, either using text message or any of your other messaging apps. And that's a nice thing that you could do if you would like to invite someone to come along to one of our events, to give them some information about it. That's easy access. So you can see here that there's all the information that we have about this event available. Gives us a little bit of insight into what we do each Sunday, and it also says down the bottom where it's being held. So this is our Zoom worship link, which is of course provided every Friday in our Friday send out. So let's hop out of that event and we can use the arrow at the top left-hand side of the screen to go back. Let's have another look at a different one. So let's see Holy Hermit Bilthrith of Lindisfarne. That will bring Bilthrith up. There's a little image and then information there about his life. And that just has down the bottom of it a little tile which says remember, because that's what we do with our Holy Hermits. We remember them and their stories and what they can teach us. All right, so that's the events. Let's go back to the home screen, which you can do either by using the arrow to get out of this particular part of the app, or you can use the little home button down the bottom left-hand corner. Hooray, we're back to the home page. All right, so the Bible, that one is integrated directly from the YouVersion Bible app. You can see here that it's come up with a little invitation for me to download that app. I have already got it, so I'm just going to click that little cross button to get rid of that off the screen. And you can see here that you can choose where you would like to go in the Bible, choose the book. You also have the option to choose the version. So here we have the ESV, but there are so many different versions. And I definitely encourage everybody at least once to sit when you have some spare time and just try a few different versions, because it could be that it means that all of a sudden the word comes alive for you. So you see there's a second home button here. That will actually take us to the home section of the YouVersion Bible app once again. So it's just really drawing stuff from there to here for easy access for us. All right, a little bit more about that. You could see probably on the YouVersion Bible app their own tutorials if you need to learn more about how to use the Bible app. Alrighty, so we also have the sermons buttons. That does exactly the same thing as the events page. It draws from our website. So you'll always have the sermon available there. So you can watch the video on your phone through this app, as well as going to the website or to our YouTube channel to find our most recent sermons. All right, another one which also draws from our website is the news. And that is, you can see down the bottom, the second tile from the left. Let's select that one and we'll hop in to the news. Once again, it will do exactly the same thing. So let's collect new mission statement for companion animals. It will just take a moment to load, and then it will have the news as it appears on our website here in your app, which is just fantastic. So we have all that information there and all the same links you'd find on the website. So here you can see what ministry that's associated with. It's the companion animal ministry. And then it also has upcoming new events and latest news once again. All right, so let's hop out of that news section now. We'll come back to the home page and we will have a quick look at the giving system. So this one is set up through Tithely. Tithely drives not only our website and our app, but also our giving system. So as well as being able to give directly via direct debit, you can also use Tithely to give via credit card to Holy Hermits Online. So let's go to giving, and that will take us through to the give page through Tithely. And it's just taking a moment to think about that. Here we go. All right, fantastic. So you can see here that we have the Holy Hermits Online Give section from Tithely. So we can select how much we would like to give. Let's do $50. We can select where that goes to. So we have got a couple of funds active. We have our general fund, which is just for the sustainability of Holy Hermits Online. We do have a Web3 Abbey fund, which is setting up there as we try to develop that community again in the future. And then we also have two other offerings, which is tithe. So that's if it's a regular donation, you could select tithe, and then offering if it's a one-off. So we'll just go general fund for now. You now have the option of selecting if it's recurring giving, and you can set up for when you would like it to take a set amount from your credit card each week. Then it will ask you for all the usual things. You can see the details here. And there is a little fee, so it will take a percentage from your gift, or you can actually increase your giving to cover the processing fees, and that's just purely to have the privilege of using this wonderful platform. Alrighty, you can also select down here the option for Remember Me. So if you did that, that will actually help you to set up a giving profile. You can log in, you can keep track of how much you've given, you can get tax receipts there as well, and have that available on the phone. All right, so that's the giving system, which is available there. You can also see it down the bottom, the little heart with give, and that will take you there. All right, I'm going to do an entire video on the prayer wall, so we won't hop into that there now, but that one certainly deserves its own video feature. I will draw attention to just a few more spots on this app. So if we have a look at the top of the app, there are 3 bars. If we select that, that will take us through to this little home page. . There we go. It loaded properly that time. Excellent. All right. So this will have our inbox. So if there is a notification that comes through to you from us when we're trying to let you know that there's something happening, maybe there's an event coming up we'd really like to generate a bit of excitement for, then there will be notifications. And also we're trying to use that to draw attention for the prayer group to if there's new prayers on the prayer wall, we might send that occasionally just to say there's something new, please check it again. So if we hop into the inbox, we'll be able to see just that. We had a little notification saying that the prayer vigil was last Friday. Also, here's one for the prayer group to check the prayer wall for new prayers, just to let us know that there's some there. So if you've received a notification from us, it hopped up on your notification section and then disappeared, which sometimes can happen, then this is where you can go back and go, what was that about? Here we go. It's about the prayer vigil, and it will say a little bit more about that. And then you can even click visit website, which will take you to the specific event that that's about. And you can see that this event already occurred last week, although we're going to do another one soon, so stay tuned. All right, let's go back to the inbox. There are various other settings that you can also find in this section, so that will enable you to control your notification settings. It's great to have your notifications on. We will not be doing notifications daily or anything like that. These are just occasional ones when there's something particularly happening that's special in our community or when there's a need to check the prayer wall. So if you have push notifications turned on, which I do, so I'll just show you what it looks like when it's turned off. That's if you don't ever receive any notifications, that will be what it looks like. So make sure that that's turned on. All right, and then there's a few other things there that you can see, which mainly direct us towards ways that we can give feedback to Tidesley or rate us as well as an app, which feel free to do. You can also have a look at the more down the bottom. That'll give us a few extra areas of navigation to get to different places. So you can have a look at our About Us. That'll show you where we're based at the cathedral, give the opportunity to give us a buzz or go to the website and find out a little bit more about us. All right, so I think that might be all that we need for the moment. That's probably the biggest tutorial just in getting to know our app and seeing some of the features, but there's a lot more to learn about this app that I'm still learning. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this can continue to serve our community in the time ahead. So thank you so much for joining me for this little tutorial on how to use our Holy Hermits Online app. And I hope that it will be a joy for you to download and have a go. Thanks. See you soon.